Hey everybody, and welcome to February 1st through February 7th of 2026 for the collective from the Druidcraft Tarot deck. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Like, comment, share, follow, subscribe. And if you'd like to follow or subscribe, it's Randy Mintaka 93 on YouTube, Randy Morningstar 747 on TikTok, or the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. So we have Temperance. So what this means is there's a lack of balance. There is a sense of realignment being needed. You need to fix your justice system. You need to make your words match your actions. You need to put your metaphysical practices to good use. You need to practice what you preach. You need to walk the talk. You need to keep those promises. You need to be open about the delays of promises or broken promises and rectifying them, whether the promise is to yourself or to other people, or whether you know that you've made the promise or not, whether you remember making the promise or not. It looks like there might be like a spiritual contract or a business contract or a work contract that might be needing completed within like the spirit realm or within the metaphysical realm or within like a work environment that involves like a lot of legwork and a lot of like hanging around and like shooting the shit and not doing much handiwork, but still being able to be on your legs and being able to verbalize and being able to walk around and have a little bit of freedom. It looks like teachers and education practices and religious practices are going to be the main focus point for the week, especially within the first 4 days. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, between 4 in the morning and 9 in the morning. It looks like there's going to be some form of refusal to heal or avoiding healing practices due to fear of like exile or seclusion or worry about like isolation. It looks like not wanting to stir the pot, not wanting to make waves, not wanting to stand out too much to where you like lose your job or you lose traction or you lose a friend or you lose a family member or you lose a shot at doing something important to you and you alone. 13s are very important as well. Between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m., there's going to be some form of emptiness or shallowness coming through, whether it be someone being shallow to you or feeling empty or feeling like you've forgotten something or feeling like you could use a little courage or a little bravery boost. Make sure that you are well protected, make sure you are well nourished, make sure you're eating well, make sure your basic needs are being met on top of your physical needs. You need to pay attention to your spiritual needs as well. It looks like I'm trying to do some math here. Capricorn energy is going to be highly affected. This could be like financial advisors. This could be fathers, authority figures, those that are in leadership positions, those that are like highly reserved, those that have a lot of business experience under their belt, those that are possibly retiring in less than 14 years or in 14 months or before the 14th. It looks like there's going to be some form of resignation happening within the next 14 days, like I'm quitting notice, like putting in your 2 weeks notice, being able to step outside and be able to breathe. Almost like an animalistic or animosity has been felt from the job or from the spirit, and you've just had enough, and you're putting your foot down and you're being able to stand your ground and you're being able to stand up for yourself and walk out of toxic situations, toxic work environments, toxic home lives, toxic business endeavors and business ventures that may be hindering your progress. Let's see. dispositions about how you appear to others might be helpful. Writing down how you could have done things differently, or how things came across, or taking a look at from another person's perspective. First impressions are oftentimes the most important ones, but also can be highly misleading. It looks like new, fresher perspectives and higher positions may be opening up due to retirement or firing or getting laid off or quitting. Or you might be quitting because you found a better position, or you might be being quit because you found a better paying job, or you're taking the better paying job because its opportunities are for a higher payment in the future, provided you can get into a paying gig or a out of a internship. Use O's, T's, divine feminine energy is going to be very important for the week of February 1st through the 7th. Looks like between the 5th and the 9th, it looks like there's going to be some sort of uncovering or discovering going on due to like a religious bias or a cognitive dissonance happening around like Judaism or Christianity or conformity around certain religions. Looks like there's going to be like a slow transformation and slow growth going on, but it's going to happen. A snake sheds its skin to become a bigger snake, but that doesn't mean that all snakes are venomous. It looks like non-venomous snakes may show up to help guide you and help provide you some help. This is especially true for like shapeshifter guides like Loki and Lucifer, and demonology and esoterics also stick out for beings to be on the lookout for. It looks like paradox laws are going to be put into place, as well as law of thought and law of correlation. So just be aware of how that affects you. Make sure that you are not making any promises you don't intend to keep, and don't make any financial promises or financial obligations or sign any contracts until you are completely sure, because once you put in that 2 weeks notice, if it doesn't work out, you may not get that job back, you may not get the opportunity back. Once you say no to that scholarship, once you say no to that job opportunity, once you say no to that house, once you say no to your court case or to the judge, that's that. You pretty much sealed your fate at that point, and then you're going to have to pay financial restorations or financial obligations to reopen the case or redo the things, or book up your resume, or find another house that's similar within your own price range, because these opportunities only come around like once or twice in a lifetime at times. Parental advice and parental guidance is very helpful. Being a parents are going to be very affected. Domain life, home life, early childhood, like from 0 to 8. So if you have anyone that's from 0 to 8 years old, you might be highly impacted this week as well. And it looks like being against the LGBTQ and anti-trans agenda is still prominent. So if you still want to boycott for the trans community and you want to be a part of the movement to boycott the anti-trans businesses, let me know and I will go do my research and get back to you. But that's what I get for the 1st through the 7th of February 2026. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.